No.
In honor of the death of Hollywood.
Hold on. We're not quite there yet.
All right.
I'm starting it back up now. New. Multi-track session. Thank you, Adobe Audio. You're definitely worth $70 a month. Psychopaths. All right, we're recording. $70 worth a month recording, I'd say.
By
God
God.
damn, podcasting is expensive now.
Well, everybody's doing it. That's why.
Yeah, you're celebrating Hollywood being dead, and that is a good topic, don't you think?
Our show's based on it.
What? Richard Donner?
Our show's based on it. Call me Dick. You're my friend. Call me Dick.
I don't want to.
Dick Donner.
Dick Donner here.
You bought this DVD. You're a friend of mine. So you can call me Dick. Oh, you get the Superman 2 cut. That's what he told me.
This might be the first time we've done a Hollywood is Dead, and neither one of us have seen the Versus episodes in the movie.
Well, because you can find it.
This is 91 versus 2015, and
can't find it.
Watch the remake.
It was on HBO Max for the longest time because I saw it there. But the movie is shit. That movie is dog shit. It was a huge bomb.
Couldn't tell you.
It's not even remotely Point Break because it's not the same story at all. They're like eco terrorists. They're not even guys robbing banks. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you call that movie Point Break where it's not Point Break at all? He's not an ex-football player either. I don't think either.
Oh, shit. I'm going to show you something here. Because I told you that when I originally tried to watch this on Pluto TV, Point Break, which is a regular, it's just like a staple of our show. Because I will watch some movies on there. Like I think I watched, not Scanners, but I watched quite a few of the episodes before that on Pluto TV. It's nice. All right, here we go. Point Break. That is not what we need. Oh, okay. So let me go to IMDb then. I want to see if it plays that movie I was telling you about.
With Dan Trejo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I pulled it up and I'm like, oh, it's on Pluto. Okay, I'll click there. No, it's not on IMDb anymore. Okay, so I watched it on Roku TV. I pulled it up and I'm like, oh, there it is. And it goes Roku TV. And then it pulls up some, if you actually start playing it, I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, okay. Because I just, like minutes ago, finished watching the original. I'm like, all right, here we go. Okay, they're doing like a heist. Okay, this is definitely Point Break. Not really feeling Point Break after a couple minutes here. And I'm like, oh, okay, what's going on here? And then I realized all the audio, because there's no audio. There's no dialogue, I should say. It's in Spanish. And then I realized I hit pause, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And I'm like, oh, it's Sin Illustrie, some Danny Trejo Spanish converted movie. I'm like, this is not Point Break.
This is an essay.
So I stopped it, and I'm like,
you're watching the wrong movie, man. What are you doing? Get out of here.
I tried it again, and like maybe I fucked up, hit the wrong button. And I've tried it like 3 or 4 times since then, and yeah, it just plays the wrong movie. So fuck the 2015 remake. We're gonna kind of watch some scenes here during the review. And other than that, fuck it. But I do want to start with not Point Break because some major Hollywood revelations have come out today that are definitely going to change. I would honestly say everything.
If it happens, though.
All it's going to take is a Senate and Trump, yes, and that's it.
Well, no, because a lot of people don't want to, because it could be a monopoly. They might not be able to get it.
Again, that's just Senate and Trump doesn't give a shit about monopoly. So yeah, it's probably going to pass. I can't imagine.
No, Trump wanted Paramount to buy it. He didn't want Netflix to buy it.
That's fine, but I don't think he's going to stop Netflix.
Oh, I think he would. Yeah, more than likely.
No,
I think they would. They might, because that would ruin. That would destroy the industry. It's not going to. Even Hollywood.
Paramount
Hollywood
just bought a bunch of shit. Like they're already changing.
Well, Paramount sold itself, so Paramount's another company altogether.
So I'm saying, like they're already. HBO has been sold like 5 times in the last 7 years.
Yeah, but this will be the end of HBO. There will be no HBO.
It is insane.
This will be it.
Let's begin with that.
Because HBO will not be HBO. It'll be
Netflix
Netflix.
is trying to buy. At this point, it's not official yet, but they are for 82 point something million. Billion. Sorry, you're right. As soon as I said that, I'm like,
I say 1984.
87.2 billion.
Yeah.
They are buying HBO Max and Warner Brothers and all that. It might be the largest merger and most important merger of our lifetimes, because that is insane if Netflix buys them, because I don't know if they're going to. First of all, Netflix is streaming only. They'll throw an occasional movie in the theaters for 4 days in Austin, Texas, and that's it. HBO is just streaming. You know, they used to be a cable company. Now they're just streaming.
They're still on. You can see them on cable and satellite, but
yes, but Warner Brothers is one of the 5 big studios. 5, 4. I don't even know how many there are at this point. What do we got? Paramount,
HBO, and they were going under.
Warner Brothers,
Universal's the big boy.
Universal,
they're the biggest. Disney, and I
think
Disney,
that's it. And no, the other one is
That's it.
Is that it? No, there's one more.
Fox. Sony.
Fox, and they're bought by Disney. So yeah, Disney.
Disney owns Fox.
Thank you. We're folded back into 4. Okay.
Yeah. So there's Sony.
But the Sony. Nobody goes to see it.
Sony already has a deal with Netflix.
Yes.
So Sony's movies go to Netflix already. They're already tight. There you go. There's that.
Dick, I love this and I hate this. I love trying to keep track because I find it like it reminds me of like a 6-team trade in the NBA where you're like, wait, that guy's on this team now. Hold on. And now that guy, it's one of those where you're like,
and you end with, have you seen LeBron James's feet?
Yes. Oh,
they are sucked up.
Yeah, the toes are overlapping.
They're so gross.
But it's like, okay, Disney owns Hulu and ESPN and ABC and then they bought Fox. So now they own 20th Century Fox,
Marvel
and
Lucasfilm,
and all that shit. Lucasfilm along with it was the same.
Yeah,
honestly, it's they mostly bought it for Lucasfilm, and they're like, all right, I guess we got Fox too. Just so much at once, and I kind of feel like they're like, all right, we're good for a moment, and they're kind of breathing right now. And then every other company is just like, Paramount and CBS. I don't know what the fuck is happening with those companies because they seem to be selling themselves like whores every night of the week.
Well, Paramount and CBS, I think, are 2 separate entities that are partnered. And Paramount is Viacom and CBS is CBS, something like that. And Viacom sold a long time ago, and they've been in the process of, I think, trying to sell CBS for years. They couldn't get rid of it. Or vice versa. CBS was trying to sell Paramount because Paramount was floundering for years. And that whole, because Paramount Plus, disaster. They lost billions of dollars on that because their streaming service is shit. And they have nothing to offer. It's all junk.
It ties into our other show because we just finished talking about Twilight Zone. And the reason that show got canceled is because Paramount and CBS got bought out.
Yeah.
They got thrown over with Viacom and National Geographic and all that sort of stuff. But
I think Skydance bought them.
Skydance, that's recent. Before that, though, in 2020, they got bought out. Do you remember what was the phone company that bought them?
Oh, was it AT&T?
AT&T bought HBO, and
right.
They own
Comcast,
Warner Brothers and Comcast, all that sort of shit. There are so many companies, I can't even list them in an order where I'm confident this is what happened. It is insane.
Why did you look it up?
There is such a weird monopoly merger where the companies also go, no, we'll sell that to here. Where you're like, is this a monopoly? And I think that's just to create confusion so they don't get blocked. Because other than that, I don't know why they would do it. Like, what are these companies getting out of it? They're not. Netflix is the only merger I've seen where they're actually paying the people
Okay.
who have the stock worth what what they have.
Wow. So check this out. Comcast. They own NBC Universal,
Yeah.
NBC,
Peacock,
BBC Sky
Peacock,
News, DreamWorks Animation, which is actually
which is all in Peacock.
Telemundo, Bravo, Chiller, Clue, FearNet, NBC Sports Group, Universal, and then that's Comcast.
Okay. Well, sorry, what was that right before FearNet? Chiller?
Yeah, well, I think that they
Okay.
went after.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
they're
just,
like,
I'm,
yeah.
let's make sure I heard it all. Okay. Chiller, FearNet, nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah, nobody cares.
AMC is linked with this is where it gets like crazy. AMC is linked with what is that horror company they have? Not Chiller or FearNet. They have what's that one good horror company?
Well, I guess actually now, do you have to count Amazon as a production company? Amazon's a big one.
Yeah,
that's the other one.
That's
It's Netflix and Amazon, really. Those are the two big ones.
Okay, so
they own James Bond.
They do.
They do. And MGM. They bought MGM.
They bought MGM before the last James Bond movie. Now they
bought
own
AMC.
They are struggling to figure out what to do with him.
Mm-hmm.
It has been 5 years, and they're like, we have no idea.
They don't know if they want to do a young version. They don't know if they want to do a throwback to the 60s version.
I don't know why, for the fucking life of me, because they have a working relationship with Jonathan Nolan now. Give it to him. Let him figure it out. He'll do better than you could possibly do. I could tell you who they could hand these off to by the person and by the last season of Westworld from HBO. Just do your last season because you already have Fallout with Jonathan Nolan. Just do it there. I don't know why they haven't done that yet.
Maybe Netflix will do it when they buy HBO. They'll do Westworld.
That was my first thought to my wife today. I go, oh, they bought them. Okay. Oh, fuck. Maybe they'll do like, because HBO owns in Westworld, and they apparently are not proud of it because you cannot watch Westworld on HBO.
You can't find it all, huh?
You fucking can't find a goddamn thing.
Wow.
So I'm like, maybe they'll do that. But I'm like,
you know that means
has a very good relationship with Jonathan Nolan. So
you need to
waiting for Amazon to do it, but they're not.
You need to go to your store and buy Westworld on Blu-ray before it disappears.
I already have it.
Well, there you go. You're good.
I have all of it. Yeah.
So that's what you're gonna have to do, because if this Netflix thing goes through, Warner Brothers library will never be on Bone Market. Will never be available ever.
No, it definitely will.
No,
I really don't think they're going to take it off that.
Sure, they will. Why? Why would they waste the money?
I don't think they're going to have the Clint Eastwood collection on Blu-ray like they do now, but I think they will have like the big tentpole movies.
Nope.
Because those make money.
Nope. They will not be available. Netflix movies do not come out on Blu-ray. They are only on streaming. You will never buy them home. It will never happen.
No, you can buy their big tentpole ones on home streaming, on home video.
No, which ones?
I have Stranger Things on DVD.
That's Stranger Things. That's it.
Blu-ray, should say.
Only Stranger Things.
No, you can buy other stuff.
Maybe.
I'm not saying there's a lot. I'm just saying.
Yeah, not much. Then they don't do it anymore. But they haven't done it since.
I will say this. I don't think Netflix is stupid enough to go, we're not.
Yes, they are.
This on. No.
Yes, they are. They are absolutely. They are arrogant, and they do not care.
Let's do a division prediction right now. You have a fucking cigar. It is pissing me off during this conversation.
Let me tell you something.
Let me fucking tell you. Yeah, exactly.
About the business.
No. All right. Well, let's do this. Episode 190 right now. I think that they are going to have if this gets approved,
right?
They're going to have a division, and because they're going to bring on the people from HBO and all that, and they're going to from Warner Brothers, but they're going to go, you guys do what you do.
They're all fired.
We just want your catalog to show on.
Yes.
But I don't think that's going to. I think it will minimize, but not completely stop.
They're not going to bring anybody in. They're all going to lose their jobs.
No.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. They're not going to be brought in. No fucking way.
I think that this were 8 to 9 years ago. Yes, but now, no.
No, they're not. They're everybody in Warner Brothers. If they get sold to Netflix, all those people are not going to be working in the next year.
No, because I think they're going to look at who made money at Warner Brothers, and it's not the studio execs; it's the people who had like video and stuff.
Doesn't matter. They will lose them all. Nope.
I don't agree.
Nope. Netflix doesn't care. They will fire everybody because they're going to redo it all. James Gunn, he's gone. That whole thing is over.
Oh man, I didn't even think about the James Gunn stuff.
Done.
Oh man, he's got to be shitting his pants tonight, don't you think?
Well, they said he's already out because Michael DeLuca's taking over. He's going to take over now.
But this will get decided here in the next 3-4 days.
Well, yeah, if
say next week, it's gonna be done.
But I'll tell you who it won't be. It won't be Zack Snyder because Netflix just fired Zack Snyder.
Definitely. Fuck Zack Snyder.
And Zack Snyder, Netflix.
Both HBO and Netflix are sick of Zack Snyder. Exactly. That is an amazing 1-2 combo that Zack Snyder accomplished.
Yeah,
because he's lost the money for both companies.
But what happened?
I think
for Nolan.
Sorry, go ahead.
Ever since Christopher Nolan left Warner Brothers, they've been in free fall.
Yeah. Well, so Christopher Nolan
got power.
Think about the people who made money for that company and then left. Because even Clint Eastwood's like, all right, yeah, bye bye.
Well, look how they treat him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Clint Eastwood had an office there for decades. He's been there since the 70s.
They don't give a fuck.
Exactly. Nobody so he's fucking bye.
That's what I mean. You think Netflix is going to carry over all the employees? No.
Essentially, Clint Eastwood spent half of his life at that studio, and then went, all right, we don't care anymore. And he's like, all right, fuck it, bye. Like,
who are you?
I don't know if his first movie is with Warner Brothers, but it's not soon after where he's just been there. He's had an office there, and he's been
Yeah, he's been with Warner for a long time. But yeah, well, are the Dirty Harry movie Warner Brothers?
Those are, I believe, Universal.
Yeah, so there you go.
You might be right. No, they could be Warner. I don't. I'll look it up.
I think it might be Warner Brothers.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. It might be. It might be Universal because
or Warner Brothers. Yeah.
Warner Brothers. Okay.
Yeah, I really thought they're Universal. I thought that was the one he went outside with, but yeah.
Well, he is independent stuff.
The man's been there for 60 years. They still fucking booted him. When you lock a guy out of his office after 60 years, and it's like, you have the room. What do you? Why do you?
That was the inside story. Is he just forgot the key because he was Alzheimer's. They didn't want to say anything.
Okay, well, let's talk about Nolan, where Warner Brothers like, we're not going to show that in the theater. And he's like, I don't give a shit about COVID. We're fucking showing it in the theater. I'm leaving.
Yeah. Well, the thing was, they didn't want to give him his bonus.
Yeah.
But then what they did was they fucked up and they gave Wonder Woman their bonus. And that movie was a fucking failure and a half. So they all got $10 million on top of everything. Second one, yeah. Wonder Woman 84.
84, yeah.
Which was a disaster.
I'm only saying that because the first one made a ton of money.
Yeah, the first one was huge. Yeah.
This is more what our show really should be, is the Hollywood is Dead because it is. I've never been like excited when I looked up because I went on Facebook this morning and I'm like feeding the kid, I'm feeding my baby. I'm like, here's your food, here's your fucking pineapple or whatever food, and I'm like, I jump on Facebook, which I almost never do anymore.
Yeah,
and I saw someone post about Netflix buying HBO. I'm like, yeah, right. And I immediately closed the app and I went to like an actual reputable news source because I'm a human being and I'm not like like my dad who just believes everything you see on Facebook.
Well, I used the Variety. The Variety.
Variety's fine. It's a reputable news source. I don't care who you go to as long as it's not c.w.usmagazine.realnews. You know what I mean? It's not that.
The nude news.
And I went to CNBC, and then I went to Variety. I actually also the same thing where they mentioned the prices. I went to Variety because they mentioned the prices.
Well, here's the thing,
and it breaks it down.
Yeah, 86 billion, something like that. But
82 point.
But here's
87.2, I believe, is the number.
here's the rub, which is kind of
Yes.
sad. I wish Paramount would have won because Paramount was going to make Zach
Sounds like
Green.
Sander.
What's his name? Zach from Weapons. Zach. What's his last name?
Oh, Zach Kreger?
Zach Krager. They wanted him to take over DC,
No.
and he was like, he was down for it because I guess he has some stuff written about that. But it's probably not going to happen now. Netflix buys it's over. It's done.
No,
But I don't know. I don't know if they can do it because the theaters, the theaters don't want it. All the theaters are going to come out against this and say they can't do this because they're going to close the window of allowing movies in theaters because Netflix doesn't put movies in theaters.
Well, once the Academy went, all right, we're done with that like rule.
That's different.
No,
That's
I'm saying
different. Yeah.
that is a point that they're looking
Right.
at. Of
Yeah.
They don't actually need to play in the theater. So therefore, Netflix is like, all right, fuck it. Yeah, they don't need to play in the theater. Here's this garbage.
But because what Netflix does is they're proud of their original bullshit, and it's usually junk because all their movies are garbage. None of their movies are any good, and so is Amazon. Their movies suck too.
Here's how bad Netflix has gotten. If I could, do you mind?
Please.
If I just take 30 seconds. I love this show on Netflix called Alice in Borderland. It's a Japanese show. It is basically it's a Magna version. I don't know how you pronounce that word. I don't give a shit about the cartoon little book.
Anime.
Yeah, anime of whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't care. But the point is, I love Alice in Borderland. It's basically you and I both watched Battle Royale together in LA. Remember?
I don't.
Okay.
Did I see Battle Royale? I don't think I saw Battle Royale.
It's a Japanese movie. I bought
I don't think I saw
DVD. And okay.
I don't think it was there. I don't think I saw that movie.
I know me and Perry did. I thought
Perry was there. I wasn't there. I think it was on. I was probably on vacation.
Okay. But it's basically a version of that where Japanese people, but they compete in these like events to survive, but it's like supernatural, not supernatural, but I don't know how to describe it. But the point is, Netflix also has a movie, a show called Squid Games.
Right.
That show is so much bigger.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. Because my problem
Squid Games is a ripoff of Battle Royale. I mean,
yes,
absolutely.
But my show, Alice in Borderland, is like, yeah, we're Battle Royale, but we're like this.
Right. And it's animated though, you said?
No, it's not animated. It's
live action.
It's only 2 seasons, real short.
Okay.
But my problem with the Koreans is you never care or like any of the characters. Ever. Maybe you'll like one and that's it. But they'll die. They'll die 6 episodes later.
Right.
I've seen every episode of Squid Game. I like the show. It's fine. There's one guy you like. That's it. But Alice in Borderland, I fucking love 7 characters in that show. It's only 2 seasons, very short. It's way more violent if you're looking into that, where it's like they compete to live throughout this thing, but it's way more violent and you actually give a shit about the characters because it's Japan. They're way better at storytelling than Korea.
It's Japan. I hate them Koreans.
But the problem is they also took off 3 years and then produced season 3.
Oh, that's always dangerous.
Which is why I have not watched season 3 yet, because I don't trust Netflix to have a season 3 here when it was unnecessary, because I was fine after season 2.
Granted, Netflix has nothing to do with making those shows.
No, they do.
Distribute them.
The Korea, they didn't have to show it. They could just go, yeah, done after season 2. We don't have to pay for the season 3. Because they did pay for the Korea season 3 show.
Right, yeah. But that's what Netflix does. What Netflix does, and they've been doing this for years, they'll have a show. If it's moderately successful, it lasts maybe 2 seasons, 3 seasons. But after the 3rd season, they cancel after the 3rd season because that's when the contract gets renegotiated. And everybody gets paid more money. And they say, well, fuck you. We got enough of your show to put on our streaming service to fill up time, so we don't need you anymore. Your show's over. Bye-bye.
Can I say there are exactly 2 shows they did not do that with, because they know they can't fuck around with these two exact shows. Can you name both shows?
Well, it's Stranger Things,
Stranger Things is one of them.
but that was a big hit, so that's different.
Yes, that is the reason
mega
people
hit.
subscribe to them.
That's a mega hit.
Second show, can you name? It's done already. It's been
America Made or the Monster, American Monster, or
no. Ryan Murphy they don't give a shit about. They could lose him and not think about it.
I'm trying to think what else on Netflix.
It has colors in its name.
Oh, Orange is the New Black.
Yes.
Yeah, but that show's done and over. Nobody cares anymore.
That's what I'm saying. It's done.
Yeah.
But they knew they couldn't fuck with that show because people would cancel their subscriptions.
How many seasons was that on for, though?
7?
Was it?
6, 7? Yeah. No, that I don't think it doesn't seem like it, but Orange is the New Black is more responsible for more subscriptions than Stranger Things.
I feel like Breaking Bad was a savior for Netflix.
It was, and so was The Office.
Well, Office, everybody, that's an insane.
God.
That show's insanely expensive to buy.
Yeah, now it is because
they made nothing but money on that show.
Netflix realized, holy shit, we're making so much money off The Office, and then they couldn't afford to buy it back from Peacock.
Yeah, they put on Peacock. They have their own streaming service. They said, "Fuck you."
Peacock finally wised up.
We're going to do it. Yeah.
And I will say this: as of now, I think Peacock might be my favorite streaming service.
Well, it's Universal, so
it's Universal. They have so many good goddamn movies I want to watch now, and shows, because NBC has good shows.
Mm-hmm.
And I just find so much I want to watch in there, and I'm like, it's just like one of my family members pays for that subscription, and I'm like, this is really fucking good. Like, I love Peacock. I find so much I want to watch. They get so many movies like right away. Like HBO Max, their movies take so long to load. Like
really, I don't have a problem with HBO Max loading.
No, sorry. I mean, like, when they get out of theaters, you have like 6 months before you watch the movie. Because Paramount Plus this week just got the new Mission Impossible movie. That was in May.
Well, that one was still to come out for everybody, because that's not even on it. Yeah, that one was different because they're trying to recoup the money.
That's what I'm saying. But that's every movie.
That's the thing. It depends on the movie.
It does. No, there's no debating that. I'm just
because if it was doing well digitally for months, so they figured, well, let's wait up on that. Let's not release that yet for free,
but
you can still get money out of that.
I mean, I talked to you in real time where I'm like, I want to go see that right now. I was so excited because it was like during my birthday, like in the end of May, and we 4 kids.
I didn't see it.
We just could not get to the theater, and I'm like,
I didn't either. I just couldn't do it. But then I heard that the reviews were bad, and I was like, well, then I'm going to see it then. It's disappointing.
And I've only seen Mission Impossible 2 and 4 in the theater. That's it.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, I want to go see this. Like, I don't know. I wanted that big tentpole action movie in the theater because it's been so long since I've been to one.
Yeah.
I didn't see.
Well, don't worry. When Netflix buys Warner Brothers, you won't have to go to the theater ever again because there won't be any.
And I'm not even going to say you're wrong. I'm just going to say if you're right, that's sad. That's so fucking sad.
That's why everybody's scared. This is going to fuck everything up.
And if it does fuck everything up, fine. But like,
yeah, this is going to be really bad.
I just feel sad for people who like, I want to see that movie, and you're like, sorry, no.
Well, I heard something on X or Twitter, whatever. They had a post and it said Disney just fired like 80,000 people in Georgia. They're moving everything to Germany Germany, somewhere else out of the country because it's cheaper for their special effects.
I was going to say Germany is where they do their special effects. Korea is where they do their animated special effects.
Yeah.
Germany, yeah. I mean,
you're Vollmann here. We do your CGI, yeah.
We did the Ryan Murphy, and he did the bitch of Bukarek, and we did the special effects of the lamps that they made out of human skin.
We have the flash lamps, but we do not have to go too far to find those.
Exactly. Yeah,
we have them in the back room next to the green lamps.
I think what's going to happen and you let me know if I'm wrong, because I don't think I am here.
You're
In this
wrong.
in my next sentence, I'm not
Yeah.
even going to predict the state of things. I'm just going to say they're going to give Ryan Murphy an athlete's salary for 5 years.
They already do.
Please,
They already do.
please. They're going to give him a ridiculous contract, and then go after 5 years. Go, what the fuck were we thinking?
Okay, you know what?
And cancel that. And
there's a
then he goes on to whatever.
There's a flip side to that coin.
Yes.
There's a flip side to that coin.
Yes, I am ready there. Al Pacino. Or De Niro says that, actually.
Yeah.
De Niro says that. Yes.
Um,
Sorry, I have that speech memorized. That is
if Netflix gets Warner Brothers,
yes,
they will have so much stuff for their library. They will not give two shits about Ryan Murphy.
I don't agree.
They will say, "We don't need you. Go somewhere else. We don't care."
I would agree.
What we wanted out of you, you're done.
But I think Ryan Murphy's going to jump. Ryan Murphy is such a whore. He's going to jump on them right away. And they're going to give him the athlete who's been in our team for 5 years contract. I'm comparing this to sports.
Ryan Murphy is the next Geno Smith.
Yeah, he has a huge contract from Seattle still, and then he got it that he was still being paid out from the Jets. So yes, I don't want to talk about Seattle because they took our quarterback from Minnesota, and we didn't want to pay him. And it's a sad season, Dick. I don't want to talk about sports. Why are you talking about football?
Moneyball.
We are 4-8 right now. I don't want to talk about football. We're as bad as you are.
We're worse. What are you talking about?
You're 3-8, 3-9.
No, we're
1 game worse. We're 2 games worse. Okay,
we're terrible, and Geno Smith's a joke.
I would take Geno Smith in a heartbeat right now.
Oh no, you don't want him. He's an idiot.
Have you seen a Vikings game this season? It is not good.
I can't watch the Raiders. I can't watch the Raiders.
It's his rookie court. It's his rookie season. He has more interceptions than touchdowns.
Well, Geno has the most interceptions in the league. So there you go.
Last year.
No, this year.
No, not this year.
No, this year he's the worst in the NFL.
No, I think it's
No, Geno Smith's the worst in the NFL.
I don't know if it's who.
I've seen it. Geno Smith has like 4 interceptions a game. He's terrible. He sucks. Look at Geno Smith.
No, I'm trying to find this year.
The internet's going to say Geno Smith is shit. Next question.
This season. Okay. Yeah, Geno Smith. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the worst.
That is bad.
Oh, he's the worst. He's
14 for Geno Smith.
Yeah.
Our quarterback is good. The only problem is we don't have the same quarterback, so it's hard to rate.
Right.
But he has 14. Oh my God. Okay, I won't argue anymore, my friend. I'm sorry.
Yeah. See what I've been dealing with this whole year?
I don't even mind Geno's. I like him. I think it's the team at this point.
No, he sucks. He sucks. And he's got no line.
Seattle last year.
They never have a line. The Raiders got problems that never end.
And they have a Hall of Fame coach now. They're like, oh, we're going to.
Oh, he's fucking useless. Get rid of that piece of shit.
He's 79 years old at the end of the season.
Retire, asshole. Go away.
Yeah. I drive by their stadium quite often because I go to Vegas because it's not that far away. And I'm like, there's a lot of losing going on there.
Oh, that's terrible.
Like, I really do love the look of the Vegas, the Vegas.
Oh, the stadium.
It's a cool look. It looks like a hockey puck.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And then I look at it, I'm like, I can't go in there, man. It sounds awful.
Losers. Hey, but you know what? The WNBA team, I think, won the championship.
Oh, every year, yeah. Like,
yeah, so there's something to celebrate.
Yeah, Vegas. If you're in the Vegas, yeah.
Nobody's in the Vegas anymore. They're dying like fucking.
Well, they have a baseball team coming in that nobody gives a shit about. Again, thank you.
10 years or whatever.
Why is every team from your area That nobody gives a shit about going to Vegas
because they suck, and Vegas was going to die anyway, so now it doesn't matter.
They're playing in like a high school stadium in Sacramento right now. They're going to go.
Yeah, it's sad. It's
like a year and a half when they finish their stadium finally. Why is the baseball stadium taking this long to build? Is beyond me.
Well, they had to tear down the Flamingo. They had to take out a whole.
Oh, is that real?
I think it was the Flamingo they tore down. Yeah,
no, they're on the South Strip.
Yeah, I think so.
No, sorry, Flamingo is North Strip, isn't it?
It's like it's old Vegas. I think is Flamingo.
Yeah, that's old Vegas. Yeah, damn. Okay,
they tore down Flamingo.
I'm not a huge Vegas guy, but I go there enough where I didn't know they were doing that.
I've only been there once, and that was like 2 years ago.
Why are they building so close to the Strip?
I think they want people to come to the Strip to go to the game and just hang out.
It's gotta be, right?
Well, it's gonna be like a big park, big open area stuff, and you can like sit. It's like Petco Park is really nice. The one in San Diego, that's real nice.
That is also 500 miles away.
Right. When I was in LA, I went there a couple of times, and it's a nice stadium. It's been there for about 15 years now, or give or take, maybe 10. But
Petco in San Diego,
I think so.
Yeah,
I remember I went there back in
the baseball team, right?
Yes, the Pirates,
the Padres.
Or Padres, yeah.
Pirates are in Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Okay, we haven't even talked about Point Break, and this is why I told you, Dick, we should not talk about Point Break at all.
No, there's no point.
We have so much. I think
there's no point to talk about the break.
I think we should just delay it entirely.
That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
But we have to talk about Quentin Tarantino losing his mind now.
Exactly. We have so much to talk about, and
Quentin Tarantino.
So much. This is a weird week. I'm not done with San Diego though. Real quick. Why? First of all, fuck San Diego. I've been there a few times. Last time with you in my house in San Diego with his parents' house. Do you remember?
I never went to his parents' house.
Oh, okay. So I thought you were there.
I wasn't there for. I never went to Michael's house.
Okay, me, you, I remember Cesar and Remco on the freeway.
Again, I think you guys went when I was gone for Christmas.
Cesar was freaking out on the freeway.
Really? No, I don't remember that.
He was not happy. He was taking.
I was not there.
Okay. No, it was a fun trip, and yeah, we had fun. And I remember his entire family. I remember his dad's name is Tim. Like that's how much fun we had in San Diego.
I think his parents might be dead now.
I don't know. I don't want to.
I think his mom is.
I don't want to breach that subject. Tim and I just remember his dad because I'm friends with him on Facebook.
Yeah, because that's why I think one of the reasons he moved in.
I had a good conversation with his dad. I don't know. It's just one.
His dad was a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Super Republican. I'm not.
Yeah. Well, he's from San Diego.
From San Diego.
He's just a man in San Diego that's Republican. And he's 50.
Yeah. I was 19.
Yeah. I mean,
I was like, yeah, okay, moving on. Okay. Nowadays,
George W. Bush. Well, now everybody hates George W. Bush. That's universal now.
Let's push off Point Break till next week, right?
Yeah. So, Quentin, you want to talk about Quentin Tarantino now?
Yes, I'm only saying that because I need to change the titles and I need to
right. Yeah, just call it the "What the fuck" episode of Hollywood is Dead, or just call it Hollywood is Dead. Hollywood is Dead.
Okay, sounds good.
That works. But the Quentin Tarantino thing, I just don't know where this comes from because he released his top 20 movies of the 20th century, 21st century, and his list is bonkers. His list is just like. He's got a few good ones, but he's got a few where you're just like, what? Huh? Why? Because he's a kooky guy. He's a quirky, kooky guy who likes very, very esoteric. I think he does it on purpose to be contrarian sometimes.
Yes, that's my first point.
Yeah.
And really my only point with Tarantino list, because I did talk to the man in person.
Right.
And he seemed like he was... Because him and I were, again, I was telling you he was talking about like to some other guy about comics, and I was walking with him,
right? Yeah,
tagging along, and I kind of threw myself in as the third person,
right?
But I was like, yeah, and eventually, like for a few minutes, I was part of the conversation. I don't think I could do that now, not as a 41-year-old, But as a 19-year-old, I was like, yeah. And then we started talking, and Tarantino and him, this other kid, and me were fucking talking about movies. And he sounded really cohesive, and like he made salient points. And
Yeah.
I'm not seeing that now
Well, he's just getting older, and he's getting
based on what I've seen about the man in person.
yeah. Well, I think the thing is now with culture, with the internet, and everybody has their own channels now, and they talk
Yeah.
down on movies. Everybody's more sort of aggressive when it comes to IPs now because everybody's pissed off that the corporations own all these IPs and they're wrecking them.
And that's why I personally like to do the episodes we like.
Right.
We like because it's so fucking rare nowadays. Everyone's
everybody's down.
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, they suck. Great. Okay. I want to talk about like Exorcist 3. Let's
right. Yeah.
Like that. But yeah, Tarantino seems like he's kind of in like a fire sale. I don't
know what it is. I don't know, but
I don't know either. What is happening?
He's the guy that will say Indiana Jones' Last Crusade is no good. He doesn't like that one.
It's a fucking amazing movie.
He hates it because of the father. He doesn't like the father son. But that's the thing. Quentin Tarantino does not have a good relationship with his father, which is why he does not like Last Crusade.
Okay,
that's why that is.
Well, let's do this experiment. You know me. How's my relationship with my father?
At least you talk to him kind of then.
Haven't talked to him in a decade.
Yeah, I know, but so did Quentin Tarantino.
But let's just say,
Quentin Tarantino
love Last Crusade.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Yeah,
fucking love it.
Yeah, it's a
great movie. You know what? I think I like it more because of my dad.
There you go.
I think that actually like it lifts it a little bit because I don't have that.
I've discovered this with many an artists, people who have certain sort of beliefs and certain ideals are usually because they don't have a father. The father died prematurely, or the father left because he was a prick. It's usually one of the two, and that's kind of what happens with these guys. They have daddy issues, and that's a big problem. A lot of people go through that. As opposed to poor Mackenzie Phillips, who was fucked by her own father. And she writes about that in her book.
Oh, no.
Mackenzie Phillips, or the girl from American Graffiti.
American Graffiti? I thought you were talking about, when you said that, I thought you were talking about McKenna Grace.
No, Mackenzie Phillips. She was the girl in American Graffiti who goes in the yellow song.
Again, have not seen that movie.
Okay, yeah. See, I don't know.
That is on our list. I think maybe do that next.
I feel like you might like American Graffiti or might not like it.
You know what? I feel like just looking at it, I'm like, no, I think I would hate that movie.
It's a great timepiece.
I don't like those movies.
Well, that's the thing.
You know what's a good timepiece? 1941.
But I grew up with it, so yeah, 41's bad. 1941's a bad movie.
Exactly.
And I don't think I've ever finished that movie, to be honest with you.
We did an episode. I thought you finished it.
Oh, yeah, I lied. I didn't watch it. But I've seen it years ago, but I don't think I ever watched it again. But I remember some of it, but not all of it.
The movie fucking sucks.
It's not good. It's not a good movie.
The problem with that is it's really annoying because everyone's yelling the entire movie.
Right. It's over the top. Actually, it's a Joe Dante cartoon movie gone insane.
It's a what is that goddamn movie? The Around the World.
Oh, Man World.
Yeah, that. But just times.
Which Eddie Murphy
everyone's yelling.
Eddie Murphy wants to remake that movie, by the way.
Eddie Murphy. Okay.
And he'll make it with Netflix because he got to do it with Netflix now, I guess, or Amazon. I don't know where he is right now. He was with Netflix for a while, then he went to Amazon for a while. I don't know where he is now. His next contract will be somewhere.
You know what? He should stick with Amazon or Netflix because he's making a lot more money there.
Well, Amazon, he did the what do you call it? Back to America 2 or Coming to America 2, which I did not watch because I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to watch that shit.
Again, I do not watch comedy sequels.
Yeah, I don't watch legacy sequels. I
refuse.
Yeah.
No, not even legacy. They made a Due Date. Like they made a Due Date 2, and I love the first one, which I do. I will not watch
the Zach Galifianakis movie?
Yes. If they made, I'm saying.
Oh, if they made. Okay.
Like Wayne's World 2 sucks.
Right.
Like fucking every comedy movie sequel sucks. I'm so glad Mike Judge never got around to making sequels because he's like, they suck.
Yeah.
And the Cornetto trilogy, luckily they never made a sequel because they all would suck. I
Well,
just
the trilogy was it. That was
yeah,
it.
but none of them were related. And I'm like, if
No,
they
yeah, exactly.
made a Shaun of the Dead 2, you'd be like, this is so sad. like
Yeah, I hope not. That would be not a good day.
comedy sequels are so desperate and pathetic, and they're never good.
No.
I can name. I don't know if I can even name one good comedy sequel because Airplane 2 sucks.
Now you got 2.5.
Caddyshack 2 is one of the worst movies ever made.
Oh, Caddyshack 2 is fucking garbage.
That is hard to watch.
Jackie Mason, what's going on here? Oh my god,
It's so bad.
I'm going to play golf with you. Come here.
Airplane 2 is better than Caddyshack 2.
Oh yeah.
Fucking like comedy movie, like Bad Boys 2 is an action movie, not a comedy, so I don't even compare that.
Well, I think Bad Boys would be more action oriented.
It is, but the first one is a comedy. The second one is not. The second one's like an action, and then
second one is batshit crazy.
Yeah, it's bad, and that ties into our next episode, the Point Break, because I only know Point Break from American Dad and from Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz, yeah.
You ever point it up in the air and you know, ah?
No.
Whilst yelling, ah.
Yeah.
No, I never put him again. I was ah. Now, which one do you want first?
Did you ever fire two guns jumping through the air? No.
I love his. He's like, it was the single most painful experience of my life, and you hear. What was the second most painful experience?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the perfect comedy horror movie.
Yeah, Hot Fuzz.
By that.
And it's too bad Edgar Wright's having such a hard time right now.
Yeah, where does this leave Edgar Wright? Because he's been really between studios more than James Gunn.
Well, I think when Marvel fucked him over, because he was involved with Marvel for like 8 years. Because he was developing Ant-Man, but he was also helping them develop other stuff like Avengers and all that shit. He was a part of that whole thing. And so was James Gunn. Yeah. Like they were all part of that team. And they just basically said, yeah, we're going to go with the guy that did Yes Man to do Ant-Man. We're going to get rid of you. Peyton Reed. He's like, what?
Peyton Reed.
Are you guys thinking? And all the cool stuff of Ant-Man, the first movie, all came from Edgar Wright. That was all in his script. And then they stole it. And they just ruined it. It just terrible. And Ant-Man's not a bad movie, but it wasn't a great movie.
Ant-Man as a trilogy, if you look back at it, you're like, what am I seeing here? Because the first movie is like, oh, that was almost funny.
Right.
Like, and you definitely see the Edgar Wright stuff.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Like, you and I have watched enough Edgar Wright stuff. You're seeing that live.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of, especially after the credits for the ants playing the drums.
Right, yeah.
And the daughter sees him. But that's all Edgar Wright. And you see that and you're like, okay, that was fun. And the second movie I actually like more because it wasn't trying to be an Edgar Wright movie. It was actually like just his own movie.
Right.
It's fun. And I like the second movie more. And then the third movie is like, let's take acid and make
let's make it with the worst special effects you can possibly imagine.
I saw the third movie in the theater.
Oh.
And I had no idea what I was watching at any moment. It was I'm so goddamn done with I thought I was gonna be the last person to ever say this. I'm done with Marvel. I don't give a shit.
Oh, everybody's done with Marvel. It's synonymous.
And I'll say this because I gotta be one of the last holdouts. Because I told you that I was maybe you are one of the last holdouts because I told you I was done with Fantastic Four.
Right.
And you said it was fine. I'm like, fuck that movie. Fuck that movie so hard. Like I was done.
Yeah.
Like, I was so angry in the theater. I'm like, I don't care. Like, kill them all. I don't care.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's an alternate reality. Why do I care?
Yeah, exactly.
That was a big part of it, was the alternate reality portion. And they barely mentioned that in the theater. I'm like, why do I care? What is happening?
I don't give
And
a.
we were like, it's fine. I'm like, no, fuck that movie. I was so done.
I just was laughing when she was giving birth to the baby in the spaceship.
Yeah. And it's just like,
This is fucking weird.
and then it turns into like a weird giant, like he's too big to pass through for something. Like, okay, here we are. What are we doing here? I was so bored, and that's what I saw. I literally told him, like, and I'm not even joking. I like the 2015 Fantastic Four more than this shit.
Wow, that's.
I was so disinterested in any of the characters they had here. And the 2015 version spent too much time developing the characters, But at least I gave a shit when they got to that. It just sucked after that. But at least I cared. But these 4 or 5 people, I didn't give a shit about. They could all die. That baby could suck a cock and die. I didn't give a shit. Fuck that baby. I didn't care.
Fucking super baby. Baby genius. I don't give a fuck.
I never thought I'd get to that point with Marvel because I've never been like on Marvel's side.
Okay.
I'm like, they're fine. I like the movies. Yeah, they're okay. Okay, here we go. And then I'm like, I don't give a shit in the theater. Fuck that baby. Kill that baby. I don't care.
What if the Doomsday movie? It's going to be a remake of Baby's Days Out with
with Joe Biden. Take it.
but it's just with all the Marvel characters. Doomsday's trying to get the baby. He's falling down. He's getting hit in the head with a 2x4.
You're telling me that Lowell from Wings,
yes,
and bring him up again, is in the movie.
The fine actor from Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
Yes, no, not him. No, definitely
the other guy. Yeah.
It's not Thomas Hayden Church who replaced him. No, if you're telling me he's in it, I will see that movie 3 times in the theater. If you literally told me, hey, Phoenix, I just saw this movie in the theater. It's a Marvel movie, and it's terrible. Like they jerk off Thanos, his dead body, 3 times, and you see like it coming out dust, and that's what happens in the movie, and that's what becomes of the galaxy.
But it's purple.
It'd be like, okay, I don't want to see that. And you're like, but Lowell from Wings shows up and is like, and then he breathes out a new empire.
Hey guys,
I'd be like, okay, Tony Shalhoub there. Like, that's all I'd say. That would be my only follow up question. I would definitely check it out.
That's funny. I was watching these reaction videos. That's what I watch now on YouTube. I watch gambling channels and thrift store shopping channels and reaction videos.
Before you finish, I have one final question before we finish this topic. Continue. Sorry.
No, what was the question?
No, finish what you're saying. I'm just wrap it up. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was going to say that the funniest thing that I ever saw was there's this girl that does reaction videos, and her husband shows her these movies, and she watches them, and it's her point of view of watching it. And they showed her Tombstone for the first time, and she goes, "Tombstone, well, this movie, okay? If Billy Zane's in this movie, if Bill Paxton's in this movie, if Kurt Russell's in this movie, I'm going to lose my mind."
Zane in that movie?
Billy Zane is in Tombstone.
Okay.
So every time all of her favorite actors showed up, she just goes, "What?" She just goes crazy. It's the funniest reaction. And Val Kilmer was another one. She goes, if Val Kilmer's in this, if like, everybody who's in it, she said was going to be in it, shows up, and she just goes nuts. It's one of the greatest. Like person who has never seen anything.
I want you to send me that link because that sounds amazing. Because I have found nothing else in Tombstone that I love.
Do you not like Tombstone?
It's fine.
Well, people love Tombstone.
I know the history of Tombstone, like the whole story.
Yeah,
and you know how much I love Bill Paxton. He makes me want to come on my penis.
Oh,
I honestly, I love Bill Paxton, but
it's one of your favorite movies.
That movie, I find it kind of boring. I really do.
Oh wow!
And I know the story, and I like the story, and they ignore some of the better parts of the actual history.
Well, the problem with Tombstone,
it's kind of my problem.
Well, the behind the scenes true story is what made Tombstone.
And Bill Paxton directed half of it.
Kurt Russell did.
So, no, thank you.
Yeah, Kurt Russell.
No, you're right.
because they said the first director, he wrote the script and they basically
What's
the
his name?
studio. No, nothing. He didn't work again because the studio destroyed him. He
His
couldn't
name's
handle
on
it.
the actual movie, though.
Well, George Cosmastos
Yeah,
name's
thank
on
you.
it, and he only directed a quarter of it because they fired his ass. Because I guess Michael Biehn talked about that. He said this guy was an asshole. Like he was a total prick.
Yeah, no, he's like a '50s director.
Well, he directed Cobra. He directed Rambo Part 2, I think. That was
No,
his movie.
he's an old school director.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
you know his son is the guy who did Mandy and the other movies that came
thank
out.
you. Yeah, he is Panos Kamas.
Yes.
Greek name.
Cosmastos' son, father.
Mandy, Beyond the Black Rainbow.
Yeah.
Blah blah blahs.
Yeah.
And yeah. Anyway, yeah, George
Got fired basically.
got fired.
And Kurt Russell had to take over, and they shot. But they said the original version was actually really good, but it got lost. A lot of the stuff got lost because they had to recut it and re-edit it because they had to shoot it, and they were behind schedule. So it was kind of a mess. It's a miracle the movie even got made.
Maybe that's why I see that way, because I'm like, this scene's good. Don't care. Like I just I don't know. Because everything feels so schmaltzy to me, but it's like it promises to be a very like gritty Western, but it never achieves that to me.
Yeah.
And that's my problem with Tombstone. It's like every dad's favorite Western movie for some reason.
It's every reaction that I've seen with Tombstone, everybody loves it.
But it's like I watch it, I'm like, it's good.
But then again, I mean, we're talking about people who don't see movies like we do.
Yeah, but it's like
We've seen everything.
But you love Tombstone, right?
I do like Tombstone. I don't love, but I enjoy. I like it.
Okay, so you sounds like you're in the same boat as me. Where like everyone loves that movie.
Well, I think it's because it's the Val Kilmer effect.
It is.
Val Kilmer
is fucking fantastic in that movie, and I think all the actors are good.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, they are. Powers Booth,
but it's a movie where I'm like,
Stephen Lang. I mean, the cast is amazing.
Okay,
it's one of the greatest. It's one of the greatest casts in a movie.
I don't disagree at all.
That's the thing. I think that's what fools people.
Is the most important thing in the movie is the
Charlton Heston shows up for Christ's
sake. Yes, it's. Everything you've said, I don't disagree. It's the movie,
right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's everything totaled, because I know the real story, and they don't really show a lot of that, like the beginning part.
Yeah,
of how much of an accident the shootout at OK Corral was.
Right. Yeah.
Like that was not like the movie makes it feel like more. This is a big event. Here we go, and it's like. It wasn't actually supposed to be like it was a fucking accident.
Yeah, it was like 2 minutes.
That guy had a gun.
Yeah.
Shot it. So Doc Holliday shot him.
Yeah.
With a shotgun. I just listened to the whole fucking podcast about this, and I'm like, yes, that's why I have a problem with this movie. It's just, it's more like I think it would be a better movie if they really showed what happened.
Yeah.
As opposed to the schmaltzy Hollywood version.
Right.
Again, I told you this is why I don't like those like Silverado kind of westerns.
Well, that's more of an 80s throwback.
Yes, but I'm saying like those big, like this is a movie sort of. I think you and I would agree. We like the really simple. I don't even care if anyone dies. I like the really simple westerns with the like Once Upon a Time in the West. How many people really die in that movie?
Well, a lot.
No, in the actual movie. Other than like him mowing down like with the machine gun.
Well, that was Duck You Sucker or Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yes,
but that was a few dollars more.
No, in the Good, Bad, and the Ugly, there's a.
They have a Gatling gun.
He kind of walks away from the gun after a second.
Yeah.
But in Once Upon a Time in the West, like there's not really many deaths.
Well, I mean, you have the family get murdered in the first opening.
Well, that's 3 people.
Well,
there's not like and that's fucking brutal. It's not portrayed as like schmaltzy Hollywood. It's like,
oh no, it's great. Yeah,
kills the kid and then rides off, and you don't see him again for another hour.
Yeah.
Frank, you don't see him again for a while.
They were all alive until they met you, Frank.
Yeah, because then you hear like you see him show up. Charles Bronson shows up, and then the Italian girl, what's her name?
She just
Shows
died.
up, and they both mention him, but they don't really, you don't see it.
Right, yeah.
Then he shows up and immediately rapes her.
Well, yeah.
Like, it's not so much like that is a brutal fucking movie compared to Tombstone. And I'm like,
well, I mean, Tombstone is more of a modern.
It's an action movie.
Leone's a totally different ball game.
Yes, that's what what I'm saying. That's my preference is the slow burn.
Did you see Duck Sucker or Ducky Sucker?
It's
okay.
That's fine.
I enjoyed that. That was pretty good.
No, it's good.
It's good, but
I'd rather watch Duck You Sucker compared to Tombstone.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Tombstone, I think, is the most overrated movie in history.
Wow.
Yeah, it's. I can't think of another movie that I think is more overrated than Tombstone.
Wow, that's bold.
Yeah,
that's a bold statement.
Titanic, like it's up there.
I don't know how Avatar it makes so much money.
Okay, you're right.
I do not understand how those movies have done so well. I don't get it.
The problem is Avatar film buffs like us, like film people like us, do not talk about Avatar because we don't give a shit.
Well, nobody talks about Avatar.
It's
even normies don't talk about it.
Yes,
that's
the weird thing. It's like, who is talking about Avatar? Why has it made so much money? They made a third one, and it's coming out soon. Who watched that thing?
It comes out Friday or next
Friday. I've never seen it. I've never seen the second one.
I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to the theater for that one.
I remember the first one a little bit.
Yeah. Dancing with Wolves in Space. Like, that was it.
Yeah, tell me why he's not in a wheelchair anymore. Maybe I'll watch it.
I just don't care.
You sent me that thing where Sam Worthington made like $110 million.
Yep. He made $110 million.
My only thought was, good for him.
Good for him.
Fucking good for him. Like, fuck
good job. Good job.
Fuck James Cameron. Fuck, good for him.
Good for him. That's what I gotta say.
That was my only thought when you said that. Kudos.
Shit, that's amazing.
I couldn't tell you another Sam Worthington movie other than nope. That's it. Avatar. And apparently the sequel.
He shows up in random movies.
I'm sure he does. And I remember one movie where I'm like, he's a good actor.
Did you see Hacksaw Ridge?
Yes.
He's in that. He shows up in that.
That's another movie where I'm like, that's fine.
That's a good one.
Oh, Andrew Garfield is phenomenal in that movie.
Yeah, it's a good one.
But the movie itself, I'm like, that's fine.
Oh yeah.
I didn't care about the story because I have a problem with historical movies. I do. I will admit that right now because I know the history and because I'm a history buff. And if I know the history and I see the movie and it doesn't present me like a new perspective,
right?
Like, even if it's minimal, I don't care. But this one, Hacksaw Ridge, I'm like, okay, that was a movie. It was good. Andrew Garfield is fucking phenomenal in that movie.
Yeah,
I love him. I love him as an actor. He's my favorite Superman or Spider-Man. Love him, but that movie, I just didn't care.
Yeah.
And I thought that I was going to feel that way about the other World War II movie I watched, the Michael J. Fox, not Hamburger Hill, but the Brian De Palma movie.
Prisoners of War, or not Prisoners of War?
No, we're close.
It's something of war.
Casualties of War.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And so I watched that, and I'm like, I'm gonna feel the exact same way. Fucking that movie.
That's a tough one.
That movie ruined me, man.
It's a tough one.
I am extremely picky with World War II movies, and
that's Vietnam movie.
That is that's what I'm getting to.
Oh yeah.
It's like
because I don't like Platoon.
I'm like, I don't much care, but then
I don't like Platoon.
Like, that is brutal.
Yeah, that's a Brian De Palma movie.
Yeah, but then you see Spielberg. I think we're talking about two separate movies.
No, Casualties of War is De Palma.
Yes, I was talking about Schindler's List.
Yeah. That's World War II
Yeah,
Holocaust.
but both those movies, man, they are Schindler's List. I felt a little bit like I was like, even though I was jerking off to, but eventually I was not jerking off to that movie.
Of course.
And you're like, oh god, this movie's hard to watch in a way that Saving Private Ryan is not.
Well, a lot of
This
people
is an action movie version of that.
when Schindler's List came out, a lot of people were saying like, well,
Yes,
Spielberg kind of Disneyfied the Nazis.
Thank
and that's
you.
what a lot of people say. Yeah,
Betty Boop.
yeah.
That sort of stuff. I don't disagree.
Well, that was Saving Private Ryan. They're talking about Schindler's List specifically.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were talking about Schindler's List.
No,
Saving
Schindler's
Private
List.
Ryan.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about Schindler's List because they said like
Really?
kind of Disneyfied the Holocaust. I was like, oh, well, that's kind of a rough thing to say, but I guess it makes sense. I don't know.
I do agree with Saving Private Ryan. Not with Schindler's List, because Schindler's List is like, here's a bunch of Jews, throw them in the fire,
Right?
and you see that. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure they have their points, but whatever. I'm not here to argue that.
He schmaltz. He like schmaltzed it. I guess that's what they're trying to say. He schmaltzed the Holocaust.
Okay,
He made like kind of like it wasn't as you're talking about one of the cruelest things ever.
yes,
And actually, the best one. You know, have you ever seen Conspiracy, the HBO movie?
yes, no,
About
sorry, no, not
that's on HBO
I've
Max.
seen the conspiracy theory, the
With
Richard
Mel
Donner or Mel Gibson movie.
That'd be even better for Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks.
Oh my God, they're coming to kill me! Oh my God!
Oh no, conspiracy theory. No, the Mel Brooks. God damn it, the Mel Gibson Richard Donner movie. Yes, that's a great movie.
Conspiracy with Kenneth Branagh and Stanley Tucci. You got to watch it.
Have you seen Conspiracy with Richard Donner and Mel Gibson?
Yeah, I've seen that
Great
one.
movie. Great movie. Not amazing, but yeah.
Patrick Stewart is the bad guy.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Julia Roberts.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, long time.
Okay, I'll take it back. Not a great movie, a good movie.
It's a fun movie. One of the guilty pleasure movies.
But they really had a problem with his Schindler's List.
A lot of people, a lot of like even Kubrick was like, he was going to do a Holocaust movie because you know what? I can't do it. Even Kubrick was like, I can't do it. I couldn't bring it to justice because it's just too dark.
Okay, so that's not a negative.
Well, I mean, they're looking at it like he sort of humanized everything, and he shouldn't have. I don't know. There's a lot of baggage there to unlock. So
okay. Quick question, Dick. You and I right now, this second, you and I are paid $1 billion, and we're gonna make a Holocaust movie. Wouldn't you want to show how bad the Holocaust was for Jews?
Right. Oh yeah,
a given, and then I'd say even A above that, B, whatever you want to say it, is the Nazis who won, what do you want to say, went along with that perfectly fine, and then B, had some reservations like, fuck, this is bad. Like, why are we doing this? That's the perfect conflict for a movie for you and I, right?
Yeah. Well, you know who does that? Conspiracy.
What is Conspiracy?
It's the HBO movie about the final solution, about the meeting. You gotta watch it. It's great.
Who made Conspiracy?
It's an HBO movie.
No, but who made it though?
I can't remember the guy. I always forget.
There's always a director behind that. And
yeah, I can't remember. It's basically a play. There's not much to it. Okay. It's just guys in a room talking, but it's like the cast is incredible. It's got all these great British character actors. It's good. You gotta watch it.
Touch my desk, the mic goes. I'm so sorry if you're hearing that.
No, that's fine.
Well, let me say, Dick, and this really ties into what we're talking about. Is you said the Conspiracy HBO movie, right?
Yes.
That's kind of lifting to my next point. You know where I'm going with this. Netflix just bought HBO. And Netflix and HBO make really good true crime documentaries. And HBO more so. But Netflix has some really fucking good documentaries.
Oh yeah.
How do you see that combination going in the future? Because that is it's not so much a clash of titans, but it is like two very different heads of state that see their IPs differently. Because, like, think of, okay, for me, I'm so sorry if I'm interrupting here, Dick, your thought process, but I'll just say my 2 cents. HBO, the best documentary they ever did is going to be why am I blanking on it? What's his name? Starts with a J. Oh my God, why am I blanking on this?
Oh, the staircase or the stairs or
Oh, before that.
the Jinx.
Jinx. Thank you.
Yeah, Jinx, yeah.
I know it started with a J, and that's as far as I got in my brain.
Yeah.
Jinx. Everything with him is honestly better than 85% of the movies I've ever seen in my life.
Right, yeah.
It is that fascinating and that well done, because it was all accidentally covered. Where you're like, oh, he caught himself admitting after the fact that we're done with our, like, holy shit. Like,
Whoops.
I just found it so goddamn fascinating. And then the Netflix, as best as it gets, is the Making a Murderer.
Right.
The Stephen Avery sort of stuff. And I'm like, where do they go from here? I'm kind of curious what you think how they would go to tie those together, or if they're going to keep them separate, or what you think what they would do.
Well, like I said, Netflix already does their own documentaries, so or they just buy them from distributors. They don't really make their own, and when they do, they make their own. But it's like HBO makes their own, but without HBO, I don't think they'll make their own anymore because they'll be bought by Netflix. So I don't think you'll get any of the good ones anymore, unless it's made by somebody else.
I don't agree.
I don't think that. Well, Netflix does a good job at making documentaries, and that's
what I was going to say. I think they will.
But they already do that. They already have been doing that.
You have to think about like what Netflix does well versus what HBO does well.
Yeah.
And luckily for us, there's like a good cross section of they both do true crime story well.
Right. Yeah.
And I think they're going to get the filmmaker who does his own thing on HBO, and I think they're going to get the crew who makes their own documentary series on Netflix well. The problem is they're really failing in comparison to like Peacock, because I finally got around to watching the Devil in Disguise on Peacock.
Which was the John Wayne Gacy one?
That was the John Wayne Gacy one, and I will say this: God fucking damn, that was a good series. They have Peacock is this good. They have a series called John Wayne Gacy, Devil in Disguise, and that's the documentary series.
Right.
You can watch the 8 episodes and watch that all that happened. You see the actual murders,
right,
after the pulling the bodies out.
Oh yeah.
And then they got smart and they went, let's make the actual like story of that, and it's called Devil in Disguise, John Wayne Gacy. It's just told in reverse.
Right.
Like the title's in reverse, but it's the exact same storyline as the actual documentary is. And you see the actual like actors playing, and he's the guy from Severance and Orange is the New Black. He plays your brother, and he's fucking phenomenal. And they tell the story in the exact same order, but you don't see any of the violence in the actual, like, he kills people because you know what happens at this point. You know he kills 23 men or 31 he's convicted of. You don't see the violence. You don't need to. That's not, and that's what my problem with the Monster on Netflix was.
Right.
We don't need to see this.
That's more exploitive.
We know. Well,
that's what Ryan Murphy does. Ryan Murphy's shock value.
Ryan Murphy is, again, I told you I'm 50-50 on Ryan Murphy.
Yeah.
Fuck him in that series.
Yeah.
The latest season of Monster fucking sucks. Let's
not the, is it the Ed Gein one, or
Ed Gein one sucks.
Yeah,
Charlie Hunnam is amazing as Ed Gein. He is, honestly, he deserves all the awards. Problem is, he's only amazing in 2 episodes because the rest of it, they waste his talent, and he's just there, and they're like, I'm gonna kill this girl. No, I won't. No, I will. No, I won't. And it's like, I fucking don't care.
Yeah.
But Peacock, my point is, he deserves all of the goddamn awards for that show because he plays the Chicago John Wayne Gacy without being a clown thing so goddamn well. Because I grew up with John Wayne Gacy. I'm from near Chicago. I remember when he got executed because I was 10. It was in the newspapers. It was big.
Wasn't Jeffrey Dahmer Wisconsin?
He was Wisconsin, but that was kind of before my time.
Near you, yeah.
Yeah, I remember him, but
Dahmer was in the 90s.
It was but he got arrested in the 90s, but he also got beaten to death by his own cellmates, so it wasn't a big deal. But John Wayne Gacy was like 94, and I remember the newspaper celebrating his execution.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
I remember that.
I love the fact
that was 150 miles away, 200 miles away.
I love his last interview though, when he goes, "I didn't do it. I didn't do any of those things." Well, they found the bodies in your house. I didn't. They were planted.
No idea.
Somebody put 31 bodies underneath my house.
Such a sack of shit.
But they all do that. All these serial killers in their last interviews always say, "I didn't do it."
Yeah, it's very rare, except for Dennis Rader.
He got caught. He goes, "You got me."
The BTK killer,
you guys
Dennis
got me.
Rader, because they caught they used his daughter's DNA, and then they caught him, and he goes, shit, I'm caught. Yeah, I killed that bitch.
No, because they go, well, we have your DNA. Oh, well, hell. You can't beat that. Well, I guess I did it. I did it.
And he looks like the creepiest old man. But anyway, I love that goddamn series because he's so good in that show. And I want him to win all the awards because he is those roles that you watch where you're not thinking about the character anymore of the real life John Wayne Gacy, where you're just watching the actor.
Right, yeah.
And that's what I wanted from Charlie Hunnam, but I was just thinking about the character, like Ed Gein the whole time.
Well, Ed Gein wasn't that interesting. He just sort of inspired things.
Yeah, exactly. It's more of an interesting, that's what half the show is about, is the psycho, slams, and blah, blah, blah. You and I know that, so I was telling my wife, I'm like, here it comes. There it is, yeah. And I was like, okay. That's why I was bored.
Right, yeah.
But he is so goddamn good in that show that I want him to get all the awards, and I really hope he does, because he's also good on Severance and Orange is the New Black. I love that guy. Couldn't tell you his name. Probably could look it up right now. Don't care. Not going to.
Doesn't matter.
But whoever played John Wayne Gacy,
you deserve the award.
Were you here? It is such a fucked up series because it's all they really try to be authentic.
Right, yeah.
And then the cop who's been after him the entire time, who did the original interview with the missing kid, is finally I fucking caught you.
Yeah.
He sneaks onto his property. He's listening through the window. And this is real. This is I've looked into the actual story. And you hear John Wayne Gacy in the background. You hear this actor doing this dialogue, and he's like, all right, yeah, boys, this is so much fun. Thanks for coming over.
Yeah.
I guess we should take our shirts off.
Yeah, there you
go. And you're watching and you're trying so hard not to laugh.
It's like the Simpsons when Jimbo was with that girl. Yes. Goes, oh, my shirt's itchy. Now my pants are itchy.
Yeah.
Take off my pants.
Yeah, but there's a scene where he's he's in the police station. And he goes, I'm not a fruit ball, okay? Yeah. I'm not a gay man. I'm not gay. I'm not into that sort of stuff. And then the very next scene you see is him a year ago talking to his wife she's like, hey, John, do you want to, let's go into the room? And he goes, we're done with that part of our marriage. Our sex life is done. And then the previous scenes you saw were him bringing over young boys.
Oh, yeah.
I'm done with that. We're not going to have sex anymore.
I want prepubescent
And
men.
it's like clearly a gay man, just cannot admit it. And therefore 33 people had to die because of that. It's so fucked up. Please, Dick, watch that show. It's
the Peacock one, though, right?
the Peacock Devil in Disguise one with
Yeah,
the actual show, not the documentary. But
I don't have Peacock.
I'll give you my password. I don't care.
Well,
Oh man, it is so goddamn worth it.
no, I want Peacock because Peacock got all the good movies. They got the Black Phone 2, I think, on
So
Peacock.
many good movies.
They got more. They got the better run movies.
That's what I was saying. Peacock's become my favorite.
Yeah, Peacock's pretty good.
They have Office. They have
Yeah.
the deleted scenes Office stuff.
Yeah.
They finally woke up and were like, "Oh, we're not making money off Netflix. Let's actually show the show."
Well, they own it. They can do whatever they want with it.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, we're long and we have not discussed a movie.
Well, that was the idea. You said not to do Point Break anyway.
I did, but you said let's discuss Point Break.
No, it's fine. We can do that next time.
Last discussion here. What have you seen since last episode? What have you been watching? I'll also pull up my list.
Yeah, do your. I can't remember now. I was trying to think what I've seen. Not much lately.
I have watched as soon as it loads. Let me know when it loads. There we go.
There you
Goddamn. I watched Gone Girl again.
Okay, it's a good one. Yeah,
I told you about that. I love that movie.
that is a good one.
I decided it's my fourth favorite Fincher movie.
It's up there. It's good.
It is because my wife is watching it and she's like, "This is stupid. This is dumb. Why are we what?"
Uh-oh.
And then you see like it take over.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she would like. I don't know if she would admit that she's into it as she is, because I really do think women are more into like the true crime stuff.
Oh, they are. Yeah, that's the fact. Yeah.
But that's kind of the point of that movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is she's and then because halfway through it's like, oh, here's what I did instead of dying.
Right. Yeah.
She's like, I went here and I was gonna kill myself.
Yeah.
And that's what because I was in the theater the first time I saw this. And this is my second time watching it now. And I was in the theater and I'm like, oh shit, okay. Like, oh, she's in control here. Okay. I did not see this coming at all.
Bitch. Yeah.
She is up there with Vanilla Sky.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz. She is up there, man. I think
yourself.
she's worse, honestly.
Oh, and this one, she's way worse.
Because she's describing, I think she hangs out with like Florida junkie girl in a hotel, and she's like,
yeah,
and like, oh man, and then she like spreads herself on a wine bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't got there with my wife. Like we're just before that scene because she hasn't showed up at his house yet. But man, I'm looking forward to her finishing that movie because it is not kind.
Yeah, it's worse than there.
But I love the fact that it ends with, "Oh shit, we deserve each other."
Yeah,
like we are both terrible.
Crack your head open, all these.
Yeah, because she looks up at him and he's like, "I want to crack your fucking head open."
Crazy.
And you don't realize that intro is the after all of this, and that movie's. Man, Fincher, what happened? That was his last great movie, if you ask me.
Yeah.
After that, it was like fine movies. Like,
well, he does some good TV shows. Mindhunter was great.
Yeah, I haven't seen that all the way. I mean, since we finished the Devil in Disguise, we're talking about finishing that or watching that.
It's like 2 seasons. It's
exactly. It's a real short.
Yeah.
But it's like, because you know me, Fincher's in my top 3.
Yeah.
And man, I want to watch that show, but I think it would be hard to watch and not to be like, this guy, okay. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I get way too excited about this person, that person, and just pointing stuff out and then be like, you're not even enjoying because I'm just shouting the entire time.
Well, when it gets into like all those different serial killers, it's great.
Exactly. It's on our list. I'll say this. We're finishing up Severance. We have like 7 episodes left, I think. God, that's a good fucking show, man. Watch that show on Apple. Holy shit, man. It's Westworld. I don't know how else to describe it. If you like Westworld, the Severance, man. But and then we're also watching like we have a few episodes left for Murders, Only Murders in the Building.
Right.
Love that show, but we haven't finished the new season. And then we're also finishing up the what else are we watching? It. We just started It.
Okay. You watched the first episode already?
Saw the first episode.
Yeah.
Didn't
I
care.
like the fact that everybody dies in the first episode.
Yeah, and that's. Can you let me know if I'm just right or wrong, and not ruin the rest, please? Is the point of that first episode? Oh, you think it's about teenagers? They're all dead now. Is that the point of the first episode?
No.
God damn it! Fuck! I don't know if I'm gonna like this show then.
Yeah, we got a whole new team of kids.
God, why?
But that's what I mean. It's like it's basically a rehash of the first movie. It's like if that's going to be the show, how does that work?
Do you know what I mean? Can you imagine if the first episode was, oh, here's it. It's about kids. Oh, they're all dead. Fuck you. That's about adults.
They have to.
I would love that.
But I think the black guy in the It movie, it's about his parents as kids.
Who you don't see.
No, they're in it. They're in the show.
No, he's barely in the first episode.
No, yeah, but he comes. He's in the rest of the show. And but that black girl, the little girl, the black actress, she's terrible. She's awful. I can't stand her. She overacts so bad. She's the weak link in the chain. She's so bad. She's so annoying. But I do like the Dick Halloran guy. He's good. He's the guy from The Shining.
Black dude.
The black dude. He's
from
The
like
Shining.
His actual character's in it?
Yep. He's the same character from The Shining.
Okay, so it's not, they don't go, hey, Scatman!
Right, yeah.
They say Dick. Okay.
Dick Halloran's in it. That's who Dick Halloran. He's the other guy. Not the pilot, but the other guy.
Okay.
He gets bigger into it.
No, the other guy is like, you recognize him from the X-Men movies and like stuff like that. But he's just barely in this first episode.
Yeah.
He's the guy that dies in X-Men First Class.
It's not him. I don't think it's him.
Oh,
I thought it was too. It's not him. Let me double check because I thought the same thing. This guy's another actor, I think.
That's all right. I honestly rather be surprised. Sorry, surprised than you be right.
No, I can't. I think it isn't because I thought the same thing. Because this guy,
this is like 60, and then he dies in 81.
Yeah, he's not the guy from X-Men.
Okay, so who is he then? He must be the pilot.
No, the pilot guy's not from X-Men either. The guy from X-Men is the guy he's in Superman.
Yeah.
No, Dick Halloran was in the Gotham show. He was Lucius Fox.
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah, that guy.
Same guy.
Yeah, he's been in a bunch of TV stuff.
Okay, so he's not the same guy from X-Men.
Not the same guy from X-Men.
Okay, Lucius Fox. Yeah, I know him from. Yeah, I watched that entire show. He was great. Not great. Good in Gotham. Okay, so that's him. So
that's him.
Totally different actors. Yeah. Okay.
And he was in the Perry Mason.
And I'm only saying that because he's in 3 seconds of the pilot episode.
Yeah, he's not in the first. He's in.
He drives by and he goes.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all you see of him. So okay. That's Lucius Fox from Gotham. That makes more sense.
Yep.
And again, I loved Castle Rock. You did not.
I hate Castle Rock.
Yeah.
That thing sucks.
I don't care. I fucking loved that show.
That first season was such shit.
First season I love. Second season I like.
But I need to finish the Kennedy one. I never finished that one.
No, that's 11/22/63.
Yeah, I need to watch that one again.
That one made me openly weep.
Cry, yeah.
Openly weep. I'm not kidding, my friend. Openly.
I know you always say that about that show. I watched it. I was like, what made him cry so much?
I was like, okay. And then it's the last episode.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck? Why? I was crying so hard. I did, and again, I cried during most things.
That happens now when you get older. It's weird.
No, when I was fucking 25 when I watched that show.
What? You get older. It's 25.
No, it's I cry during a lot of things, and I don't cry during anything in my real life.
I get
My sons were all born, and I never cried.
I'm just like, get this over with.
No, it's
Right?
no, it's like TV things. Like they make you think things, and
Right. Yeah.
then you're like, it gets to you at some point, and you're like,
Well, it's like that last Field of Dreams at the end where Shoeless Joe Jackson goes, "No, Ray, it was for you," and it was his dad comes back, and they go, "Dad, can we play catch?" And you go, "Oh my god!" And every time.
can't even imagine. So that doesn't make me cry.
That's
But
the
it's
thing,
like
but for some reason, that scene always gets me now. It's weird.
it's the two movies I always tell you about that make me cry every single time. It's The Fountain and Way the Gun, or sorry, Way What Dreams May Come.
Yeah.
The Fountain and What Dreams May Come.
The Fountain.
The Fountain. His wife, and I'm like,
Yeah.
he's doing and he's trying so hard. I'm like,
It'll never happen.
yeah. And then his wife dies. And he plants the acorn, and
Right. Yeah.
what's her name is talking to him. What's her name?
Yeah. The Fountain.
Diane Weiss is talking to him about like, this is for your wife, and she just has this dialogue, and I'm like, fuck you, Diane Weiss. That movie gets me every single time.
Darren Aronofsky, who could be a cab driver in New York in the 40s.
Yeah. It's the first time you watch it, you're like, that was fine. And the second time I watch it, I go, oh, he knew his wife was dying even in those scenes. That's why he's like, he must be freezing out on the roof. And I'm like, oh, that's when it started to get to me. And that every time I like openly weep. I will not deny it. I'm a movie sensitive man, but in real life, I just don't cry. Like someone has to die in front of me, and I might cry. But movies get to me.
No, I didn't cry when people die in front of me. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I never.
Because I had my time. I was like, I had my time. I'm at peace with it.
Yeah, it's real people, real death. I'm like, well, you're gone. I hate to be savage, but I'm like, oh, my grandma is the most important person that died in my life.
Right.
And I'm like, you're dead, and I still have dreams about her, and I care about her, and I love her, but you're dead.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and then half my dreams end with, no. You died. So
I'm done.
that's how my dream ends. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh, she's dead.
You got that last piece of pizza? Because you're dead.
Yeah, it just doesn't end like but the fountain when she's on the roof and in the
For
snow.
some reason, the fountain does it to you every time.
The fountain and What Dreams May Come, because honestly, it's because he sacrifices everything to possibly go to hell with her.
Right.
As soon as he goes, he has a line dialogue in What Dreams May Come, where he's talking to Max von Sydow, and he goes, "You can't stay in there. You're going to lose yourself." And he goes, "Well, you're right. I finally realized that you're right. I'm giving up." And Max von Sydow goes, "Yeah." And Robin Williams goes, "Just not in the way you think. I'll see you around." And he's like, "Oh shit, you're staying with her." The fact that he's giving up fucking everything to stay with her, I don't even care about the romance, but I'm like, it gets me every goddamn time, man. It just every time.
I will rewatch that movie.
I will lose my shit. This is like I'm gonna stay in hell, literally hell, to see if something happens with her, even though they keep telling me nothing's. I find that inspiring. A little bit, I guess. I find it kind of romantic. And the ultimate fuck you is kind of what gets to me. Because you know me, I like my fuck yous.
Oh yeah.
Kind of the punk attitude of fuck you, I'm not dealing with this. I'm staying here. I love that attitude of just not the way you think. And he's like, wait, what? And he's goodbye. And he walks away. And he's like, Max von Sydow's like, okay.
I guess you'll be fine with it. I'll leave.
Yeah, he's like, he is at a loss for words. Like he's done this 1,000 times for these different people, and he's like, okay, never heard that one. The guy's gonna stay here in confusing hell with a tarantula.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in that scene where I really connect to. First of all, I hate tarantulas and spiders. It is a
Sure.
phobia, so that is definitely part of it.
Oh yeah.
I could talk about that movie endlessly, but I won't.
Well, on that note, we should probably call
Yeah,
it.
let's talk about Point Breaks next week because we didn't.
Yeah, why not?
This is our random Hollywood episode 15 or whatever we're doing. Episode
Rock on.
9, 6, 5, 4, whatever. We haven't done this in like a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah,
I think we need to do this more often.
we will.
Until next time, which is Point Breaks. And in the meantime, Phoenix West.
Take it.
So long, sisters. Bye-bye.
Back off, War Child.
Back off. What?
War Child.
War Child.
It's a line from Point Break.
Okay, good to know. Remember that scene where they both stare at each other,
It's like they want to fuck.
knowing the other person knows? And I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I thought this scene was more important, but they just know. And then like the next scene, they're like on the beach, and you're like, oh, they both know. So what's the conflict here? Like,
Wait, he kidnaps the tank.
yes, but they know. So what's?
Well, that's why he's setting them up.
They both know. I
Yeah,
just don't
you know
get it. I
Done.
I honestly loved the first 2/3 of Point Break. Loved it. I honestly was like on board. And then the last third happens, and I'm like, this is nonsense. They both know that the other person knows that the other person knows. Let's trust each other for some reason. What is happening? Why is this happening? It's just action movie schlock after that.
We just have too much respect for each other.
Fuck you. That's my answer to that.
Yeah, too much respect. John Utah.
But I would like that if they acknowledged that they know the other person betrayed them.
Well, that's why he shoots in the air a bunch of times.
No, but and then he shoots in the air, and then it's like cuts back to the beach like a day later or hours later, and he's like, well, the feds know,
Yeah.
but and everyone's like, kill him, and he's like, no, let me invite him onto our plane. And then they do that, and he's like, he didn't betray him with the parachute. And I was like, what is happening? End this. And then it just keeps going because after he knows, Johnny Utah knows, he just shows up in Australia, and it just keeps going. It's a bad movie after the
Once in a lifetime storm, Bodie.
That last third of the movie is terrible. It's a bad movie, but the first 2/3 are fucking great.
Well, there you go.
And we'll talk about that next week, apparently.
Okay.
Said everything. Fuck that movie.
Sneak preview.
But also, I love that movie.
I love it, but fuck it.
I want to see the sequel now, just the remake, and just
It's no sequel. It's not even a remake.
2015's Point Break. I will watch it, Dick.
You know what the proper remake of Point Break was? Fast and Furious.
Okay, that's in my notes.
Yeah,
I know Point Break from Fast and the Furious, and I know it from American Dad.
Yes.
And they have we're gonna surf out to the forever wave, and then they let him go. And it's just as dumb in the actual movie. And I thought the episode was making fun of the movie, but it's just scene for scene.
Yeah.
Turns out. Anyway, until next time, Phoenix West.
Take it.
So,
Bye.